All right. Whew. All right. We can begin. I just put up the game, but good morning, everyone. All right. Then I gotta snap awake. But good morning, Ninja. Good morning, I have. Good morning, Anarchy. Good morning, Circle. Good morning, Basket. Good morning, Finch. Good morning, Steel. Good morning, Sunlight. Good morning, Yoko. Good morning, Django. Good morning, Emil. Good morning, Charlotte. Good morning, York. Good morning, Iceman. Good morning, Kamikaze. Good morning, Lord Hood. Good morning, Shunko. Good morning, Khan. Good morning, Corfus. Good morning, Silas. Good morning, Clips. Good morning, Juju. Good morning, Spazzy. Good morning, Garrett. Who am I missing? Good morning, Blue Dew. Good morning, Inferior. Good morning, Goth. Good morning, Madman. Alright. I'm ready to read. Spazzy, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway. I did wake up somewhat late. And then, no, actually I woke up pretty early. It's just, I don't know. Last night was, rough. And then I woke up with like a stomach ache, and then I was like, shit. I was almost gonna cancel stream, but then I was like, I think I can. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Anyway, how is everyone? Today is more Ghost Trick. Well, it's in like 2 weeks. See, I couldn't cancel because I was like, I haven't played in 2 weeks. If I don't play now, it's gonna be like forever since I played. Alright, what am I looking for right now? Oh, you feel that bad? Poor Johann? I hope it passes fast. Yeah, I'll be fine. What do you have for breakfast? I just had some cereal. I'm completely out of cereal, but that's what I had. What's on extras again? Music. Illustrations. Was I supposed to be playing this with controller again? How was I playing this last time? I can't remember. I think it's better with a controller, right? No. If I was playing with a controller, I should play with a controller. But controller and mouse are good. Though I feel like... Okay, last time I played with a controller. Okay, I just want to play with what I was using so that everything stays consistent. Alright, and then the only thing left is to make the tweet announcement. Give me a second. You already have there's a way to automate it, I think. But then I don't have, then I can't put, then if I automate it, then there's no thumbnail. Alright. Alright, there goes the tweet. What did you have to eat last night? I had a sandwich, like a grilled chicken sandwich with hot sauce and barbecue, which might have done it. Might have messed me up. Now my controller's not doing anything. Anyway, Capcom. There we go. Continue. Both at the same time. Chapter 6. If I'm correct, there's how many chapters? Like 12 something? You remember to talk to lost memories. Self, a forgotten murder case, a dead guy, and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. Oh, this isn't automatic. Okay. Did you remember to talk to Grimmy about the collab? I did message Grimmy. Remember, getting in touch with Grimmy unironically requires spamming her DMs. So I'll try to reach her like when I can. There are 18 chapters and I'm on 6. So depending on the length of these next few, I can either beat it today or I get a good chunk today and then do the rest in another stream. I have another thumbnail ready, so don't worry. Let's go into Profit, go into HM. It all depends. Are you bad at puzzles like ER? I played through all of Talos Principle. You know what? Prophet, you know what's so funny about that? ER, according to him, beat all of the Talos Principle. So, you know, allegedly, he's very good at puzzles. If he got through that one, he you know, he's apparently good at puzzles. Talos Principle isn't really complicated, to be honest. Also, good morning, Graph Guy. I don't know. Consult the blood path and the sacrificial altar, surefire way to gain notice of anyone or any patron deity. I've seen otherwise in most games. Bro, the Gehenna is a complicated part. Yeah, I can agree, but I don't know. Still, it's still, you know, it's still worth, you know, considering. I think it's so, like, it's not like a walk in the park. Yeah, he was so good he decided to not document it all, of course. Yep, makes sense to me. D-A-T. Deity. Deity? Sort of deity. Alright. The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment.
Today is a good day to see our favourite closeted femboy. I'm almost done with finals week. Just one more. Then I'm done.
Well, I hope your finals go well. Though I'm not a femboy. Anyway, I did see people were talking about RAM earlier, and once again, you didn't see yesterday. Apparently this RAM shortage is going to last a very long time. There is no real window for the recovery. I wonder how that Tiffany Kid Sign is doing. She's still alive. She's pretty pleased with herself. Even so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady waiting for me at Chicken Kitchen. After that, I take care of the summit. I better head there too. Again, this is amazing Sam Altman buying 40% of the globe's monthly production of raw wafers. A bunch of RAM producers are taking the opportunity to double their production capacity. There's free RAM in data centers, just saying. Do you think it's easy to get like a job as a janitor in a data center? Just asking for like a friend, like just like applying to be a janitor, just for like temporarily. Maybe you just kind of walk in there. You know, no one's gonna miss. No one's gonna miss like 4 RAM sticks, right? Only if you don't speak English. Fuck. Wait, it's a janitor job, not a truck driver. How good is your Indian? Oh god damn it. You know, at some point I you know, one of the career paths that you know, in a different life I would have been a truck driver, because I remember talking to my guidance counselor back in like high school and being like, you know, I don't want to go to college. Why can't I just do like one of those like easy
Johann,
like
you can't encourage the homeless to raid AI centers to steal RAM.
Yeah, you can. That's I think that's should be highly encouraged. But I remember talking to my guidance counselor, like, I don't want to go to college. Why can't I just do one of those like jobs that like are pretty simple and you just kind of like you know nobody thinks about, but they earn a shit ton. And then all she did was try to convince me to go to college, and well, look where I am now. Yo, and you can't fucking drive. Well, I would have been more encouraged to learn how to drive.
How do you do, fellow homeless? Did you know that White Building has air conditioning and Cooper just sitting in racks waiting to be taken?
Going to college twice was the worst mistake of my life. You'd already be encouraged to learn how to drive. I was like, what is that, man? I don't know. So it's all over. It's all over for me. I forgot how you pronounce this. Lenny? Johann driving a semi-truck is vastly different from a regular car. Well, they would have taught me. Lean. Okay. Lenny, lean. Lean, sweet, cute, lean. Who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. I was going last place PC. Here from ER? Well, welcome in. Good morning. By the way, did you see what I said about data centers, Johann? This is one of the things I actually have my hands knowledge on. Let me go back up. Also, good morning, Nessie. I used to spend a lot of time in data centers. Unfortunately, that wouldn't help you. I know from experience that computers in data centers have cages.
I don't get it. Why don't y'all just download some more RAM? I've done it 7 times already. Also, you check that Kino I sent?
Yes. Yes. Depending, how long is it? Because depending, I've actually like been interested in the game. So depending on how long it is, like I was thinking like I can maybe do it in a stream depending on the length. You miss Vsauce saying correct in the correct pronunciation. Very depending on how good you are. Replay my fucking TS. This is how you pronounce her name. Okay, let me see.
Lynn.
Lynn? Okay, it's a Lynn. That's a weird way to spell it. No more lean rip. But you ain't gonna be doing it all in one stream. Well, is it like 2 streams? If it's like 2 streams, I can do it. Forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir. You're bright as the sun. Lynn probably didn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Alright. Alright. The chicken kitchen. Anyways, it would be hilarious if the next time you try with VR, tell him the Morgana guy showed up. I mean, ER will be in chat here. He's usually here every day. He'll be by later. I don't see any customers declaring their love for chicken tonight. I hear singing coming from the kitchen. La la la, I love you right down to the marrow of your bones. For your marrow is nothing compared to your glorious meat. La la la. Not a bad singer. I guess Lynn isn't here yet. I have a job to do, better get to that first. Alright then, prison. Here. Your average stream is like 6 hours. Estimates on it, you get 3 out of it for full thing. 4 max, that's stretching it if you're bad. Meat lover. How's it going, Lem? How are you? So how are the preparations coming along? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah? Man, I'm not looking forward to this. Kinda surprised me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic. Just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours and then it's time. I guess we should get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. I still can't believe he sits like that. The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll get back to my work as well. I want you to go find a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prisoner number is D99. Alrighty then. How do I get to these cells? I'm gonna try to get some information here first. You ain't saying it? Then I ain't. No, I was gonna say it. I was curious how long it'd take. I did. Thank you. Once again, yesterday. I was gifted. From Spazzy, I was gifted. Fuck, what's it called again? I literally was just looking at it. Welcome to the game. And from Sir Cool, gifted me the Wonderful 101. So I was wondering, I need to figure out when I can get that one done. Damn, that left guy got scoliosis. How's it going, Junzo? How are you? Maybe we could dedicate a whole week to streaming gifted games. Okay, So I'll tell you how it used to work back when there was like 20 people at most. When it was like nothing to play and people would give me games. Literally, if you gifted me a game, I would play it like the next possible week. But the problem is that streams kind of did grow at a pretty exponential rate, and you guys are very you guys love supporting me, so I get a lot of games, and it got to the point where like I couldn't realistically play every single game I got gifted because I would start just not being able to like do it all in time. So I basically had to like just do it whatever I felt like at that moment. Back when you did 3 Zelda streams in a row. Oh yeah, no, like this was back when like at most I'd play 2 games at once. Big streamer? I am not a big streamer. I am a small streamer though. What do you think about Total War 40k? Excited or not? I'm very excited. I was given the opportunity soonish. It probably won't be like right now. Oh, good morning, Killer. K6. What will probably happen is like I won't hear anything from. I won't be hearing from them until after. Well, let me double check. I am in some creative assembly stuff, but if I'm correct, I will not be hearing them until it's because you know the UK gets like actual vacations and stuff. So I will not be hearing back from creative assembly until at least January 12th, because that's when their holidays end. But I am applied for both their Warhammer Fantasy creator stuff and their 40k stuff. The 40k one, I was basically the invite was sent to me via somebody else that knows creative assembly. I think it should be obvious who gave it to me after a very kind, strong recommendation to him to the devs. I'll go on Hag. And there'll also be some stuff in January with Dawn of War 4. We'll have more info on that by January 2nd, if I'm looking at the thing right. Don't worry, I didn't sign any NDA yet, so I'm not getting in trouble for this. Yeah, okay, January 2nd. I should hear some back for more about Dawn of War 4. Building that big streamer is gonna play Total War Warhammer 40k before any public release. Yeah, man, totally small streamer. Please support. I am a small streamer. Also, apparently there's some opportunities for Kingdom Come Deliverance, so I'm guessing I can possibly snag some Kingdom Come Deliverance stuff, but I'm not that big on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I haven't even played the first one. Maybe I'll probably do a stream of it just so that we can like see what's about and then maybe get to 2. But I heard 1 is super long. Looking while grinding levels in Fortnite. Bleach collab drops tomorrow. I hope it works out. No, you are not small, you are big. I am a very small streamer, alright? Big streamers are like 200 viewers, alright? 200 viewers, 300. You know, I would go as bold to say you are not a big streamer until you have at least 1,000 viewers. I think a moderate size stream is like 200 viewers to like 900. That's like moderately sized. Young Kingdom Come will filter you. Well, we can do a one-off stream of it. And okay, there's Deep Silver, there's Creative Assembly, both programs that I'm kind of basically already in. The last program that I applied to last night, I applied, so I haven't heard him back because I, just applied. I just applied, so I applied to what is it, Arknight's Enfield. So hopefully ignored. I said good morning to you, Hag. I was a good morning basket. Not a real streamer unless you are at the streamer awards. I am not going to streamer awards. You're not gonna yo, you playing Enfield? Yeah, kind of. I did apply for their creator thing. Which gives me a bunch of stuff. That one I'm not sure because I've never actually played Arknights, but there are people in chat who play Arknights, so I think it'd be a good opportunity. Plus, might as well use my very large Twitter for something. So if I could get cool things out of it, then why not? Good morning, NCR. How are you? I said, good morning, Nihu. Yes, I hear the chirp. Arkham Knights wasn't received well. Not that one. I'm one of them of the Arknights players. Doctors in Arknights. But yeah, that'll be it. Also, actually see what I can do right now. Let loose again. And I continue to say that it's perfectly okay. Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about Arknights? When are you streaming Arknights, not Enfield? I have no idea. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this. Inspection, prisoner C-74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I better prepare. Prisoner C-74. What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know? But the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who? What? C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. Why the heck did he do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands, they asked. And the guy looked confused, thought about it for a while and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice? That's it? Torture, no. I think it was done eating. He torched the commissioner's office. Flamethrower torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh? It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't you just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did. They haven't really said anything about it. Apparently it's all a matter of national secrecy. Good morning, Dumpy. How are you? You're in like a sleepy dude? Put some chin into it? Well, I am a sleepy dude, but I have some white monster. Let me go drink that real quick. You just pull some, open the can. I am, I have been sleepy. Still want to watch something after the stream. Morning, Speedy. Johann. Okay, I played that game once, which is, well, it was only good for one stream. But you can't. RCB streamer who can't fall asleep at a reasonable time. I did fall asleep at a reasonable time. Like yesterday, I fell asleep like at 8ish, 9ish, and then I woke up like super early, and then I went back to sleep. Horses was the best stream. You know what? What do you think was the best stream of the year? Like, I mean, I guess this is a conversation for like the New Year's stream. Actually, when is New Year's? New Year's lands on a stream day. We're gonna have a discussion on what like the best stream of the year was. It wasn't horses. Don't you dare say horses. Beyond Two Souls collab was solid. We need to have an award for that. Horses tweet, it was a little bit ago. Do you remember Hunt Down the Freeman? Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah. I wouldn't rate that. I wouldn't rate that. And the best stream goes to Expedition 33, which has been being torn apart lately because apparently it was only after the award show that apparently people found out that the game had like some AI stuff in it, and that some of the assets were made with AI. I don't know what like the whole thing, like the whole like drama is about. The AI thing isn't true. I think Dustborn. Fuck me, god damn it! The first Dustborn stream might actually be one of the good ones, honestly. Wow, who would have known? Also, good morning, Manakata. My favorite stream of the year is the one where you proposed to me. So beautiful. I think maybe. Wait, when did that happen? I mean, I'm pretty sure yours is Wind Waker, Hag, because that's when you first joined. Yes, I still remember. Since when Dustborn is good? Well, the game itself isn't good. I'm talking about the Dustborn stream. There was no AI, it's just that devs used AI instead of catching up ideas by hand in some cases. I suppose. I mean, have they thought about like using their brains to sketch up things? Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Why is my... Alright. Okay, you need to be able to move. Hey Bailey, there was no AI. Oh wait, I already read that. They didn't use it for anything that ended in production. It's like using AI memes in the Discord. Oh. Just the usual sign. The Glue Awards present Stream of the Year. Morning Scrimlow, how are you? So reference concept ideas. By the way, do you hear about the upcoming Silksong DLC? Yes. No, I gotta actually play Silksong and beat it. We will get back to Silksong. I will get back to Silksong. 100%. You know what? Next week, I'm gonna make sure to have a Silksong stream. I'm probably gonna put it for like Friday. So Friday next week, Silksong. Doesn't matter, you can't pin up a memo properly? Let me see this. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, you just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier, C-38, eh? What did that punk do anyway? You never heard of the story about the secret rendezvous case? Secret who what? C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. Right in the middle of their concert encore, there was a huge incident. Huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than a murder because it had to do with national secrets. Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. The song they were doing was called A Secret Rendezvous. But the lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics expose all the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information? Complete mystery. What? Why don't you just ask C38 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything yet about it. Apparently it's all a case of national secrecy. Silk Song's Tunnel. You keep a list and notepad or something of all the games you're in progress. Streaming must be a lot to keep track. We have a I've been meaning to like make a channel for it. Iceplum made a Trello, which is basically like a thing that like it's basically a glorified like spreadsheet thing that helps keep track of stuff. And that's currently where we have track of all the games and all the games I've been beaten. Would you quit throwing my point of duty memos away? He's just like Johann saying secrets on stream. Wait, when do I say secrets on stream? I mean, there's bound to be one girl he'll like, sounds like what a non-Nimbus fan would say. I just realized the last real 6 on stream was when I first joined. The girl one doesn't count. It does count, fuck you. I played like a lot in that one. What kind of excitement I need to wake me up. I told you it's only for emergencies, don't play with it. I told you it wasn't me. No, I thought this would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job. Going on rounds of building houses out of cards. You better know. And you ought to know that I'm just kidding. I know how to read. Johann leaks government documents in the boy kissing channel. There is no boy kissing channel. You just reach. One of these gotta like. Maybe you can set the bazooka off. Yo, can you unban me from the boy kissing channel? There is no boy kissing channel. Imagine if you could, no, I mean the boy kissing channel is just friendly term for the thug posting not safe for work. That's not real either. Wait, already seen this. Okay, what else could I do here? There's a goblet, but is that a different memo? Hey Bailey. I like this dude. Just throws that hand as a Roman salute every time. He's so me. I forgot this cop sits like that. Yeah, there's He's got a pretty interesting way to sit down. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. Chef is preparing it for him right now. Oh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? Just sad case. Hard for us too. Shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. Just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? Motive, everything, all a complete mystery. Just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently this case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? A special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99. Who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his? I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So, the prisoner D99... So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Good morning, cup of coffee. Would you still love me if I used Twitter, Johann? Of course. I mean, a lot of you use Twitter. That's how you found me. Some people found me from Twitter. Well, the initial group of people is from Twitter. Then we have people from like ER, and then there's a lot of newer people from like Grimmy. Which I do need to spam and reminder that we should collab, because we've been talking about it for like a year now, ever since the first one. But don't worry, I will go bug Grimmy over the weekend. Force her to look at her DMs. Most people found you from that cardboard box in the street with the tip cup. Well, there too.
I found you in my dreams. I had nightmares, Johann. You're killing me.
Wait, what? You're from ER. Something. Ask him to make a Morgana bot. I found you very famous on Facebook. Okay. First of all, it's everyone stealing my shit. You know what the worst part is? I get reposted everywhere, and then I get reposted everywhere, which is fine. I don't mind that, cause like people have literally found me. At least 2 people here have said they found me off of Reddit, which is weird, but whatever. I found you on Twitter because someone was bitching about you during okay, and then I saw you doing the answer to the mannequin question. Oh, the video, that one from Voices of the Void. Oh yeah, I gotta play Voices of the Void next week. I remember the first time I saw Johann on Skype. Imagine when some guy from Russian Black Souls server posted you. I tend to get around a lot. But I was saying, like, I don't mind getting posted in places. I hate when I get reposted somewhere and they completely cut off my Twitter, because then people can't like search me up and be like, you know, look at all my other cool tweets. Oh, no, it would be nice to get some recognition, but I was already following you on Twitter for a good couple of years and know you were a streamer until this year. Well, I didn't become a streamer until last year. So, remember, 2 years of streaming now. I found out about you early 2024 from ER's Power World stream. A couple months ago, I was watching one of his VODs and thought, this Johann guy sounds pretty silly. Might check his streams out. Oh yeah! Once again, that was completely like, not the intention to show up to ER stream, but he invited me, and I, you know, didn't want to say no. I do hate that when everyone fucking steals my shit off on Twitter. I was like, oh yeah, I saw you were streaming Darkwood, which I love. That was the first time I'd seen your account. Darkwood was fun. Too bad I don't have those VODs, but that was a fun game to play. I found you on my window, Johann. The way your pale skin reflect the moonlight, then you unhinged your jaw screaming, "Look at my meat," and you just jumped away. I kept wondering why you did that. Speaking of, is there no more TST podcasts this year? No. Corn the Gunner, that was the last one. Last week was the last one. Or the one we did this month was the last one. For the year. For the year. We will be coming back on January. I followed your Twitter and realized you streamed when the video of you reacting and learning how banking worked trended. I joined to make fun of you, ended up finding you fun to watch and make fun of. I didn't have a Twitch account, but when I pulled up Darkwood stream, people were giving you the wrong advice, so I made one. I'll do it. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? It's time. Another one?
Johann, such a big streamer reminiscing about his streaming career. Yes, Johann, we all love you.
Well, I'm still a small streamer. I'm not a big streamer. There we go. There, it's done. Isn't that the kid that's the kid they were talking about? When he's saying about Nash Secret, he's a person, he must come from the cells. There we go. This is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. It gets to wait for that spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sometimes it's like, I'm hungry or I'm thirsty maybe. Something pretty like that, I bet. Even though you're a big streamer now, like XQC, I'll still love you.
RWB streamer show me a. People who watch RWB also watch. Look at my meat. That was a funny name.
Wait. Did you find me from some Ruby thing? Like, somewhere else? I was going to Hoshikori. I started watching when someone on Twitter said there was a femboy playing Doom here. And I was like, I'll check this out. Well, I'm not a femboy. Do you own those same striped pants? That's a prison-like jumpsuit thingy. The internet streamer I watched was Rive. Then she went on hiatus while she got ghostly. I stopped watching streamers for a while, and then this year I started watching streamers again and landed on you after the whole Twitter banking peripeteia thing. Yes. I haven't gotten like a video like that made in a while. I wouldn't know which... I wouldn't know what to even make. Good morning, Daki. Is this the famous look at my meat? From twitter.com. I am not famous. So watch on Twitch, watch Ruby stream. In the recommended list below have you joined. Wait, the Ruby Rose like VTuber stream recommended me? Can't remember what was my first stream. You don't know? Actually, wait, if I click, let me see. Nothing, you've been here since November 15th of last year. So I would say it had to be Dark Souls 2. Sounded legitimately excited by that. Shut up! I always assumed your handle was looking at me because you're a butcher who is proud of his work. It was actually just some shitty joke name that I made for League, and then I accidentally got addicted to League. Fucking Simpan? I'm not. No. A good one always displays me in the front window of everybody to look at. Alright, C38, back to your cell. Johann, did you see that B-drill? No, I didn't. Okay, good morning, Hussein. Ave Simpan, how's it going? It's going good. Of course, you got addicted to the League. Well, I don't play League anymore. Thank you, Riot, for making Vanguard a thing. Because then it saved me the trouble of, you know, being addicted to your game. By the way, Honeyhan, I was wondering how you found Black Souls. Maybe you are a poster like half of Twitter. I found it off a V thread. Way back when.
Look at him going all mushy and meeky the moment he thought Ruby the VTuber recommended him. Isn't that cute?
Shut up. Anyway, I found it off a V thread and I was like, oh man, this game looks nice. And then this was like this was years ago. Like, I don't remember when. Definitely like sometime before COVID happened. I got into Black Souls 1. And then yeah, okay. And then I got into games.
I highly recommend Johann the Look at My Meat Butcher. He is so funny and handsome and loves Ruby, which is so manly and Christian. Anyway, hail Johann my Führer, and also I hate the Lebanese.
Okay, why the Lebanese? I take my leave, will lurk in the back. Take care, evil Johann's other twin. The ancient past of 2019 when 60 GB RAM didn't cost a kidney. Bro posted on V, you're made of stronger and worse stuff than me. I never ventured much in this shithole, despite being an ex-lurker myself. True, fuck the Lebanese. Basically, two people got upset at each other on Twitter. They got into an argument, and then one of them retweeted the other with a gif of a B-girl ejaculating. The person kept getting more schizo, but kept retweeted with the... what the fuck? 4chan, I remember when I found it on Hentai-chan, one Russian site back in 2019 or something. It was best year. I was a K guy for years. I didn't really have much to do on K because I wasn't like a big gun guy. So let me finish this. Hey Guardman. Hey Guardman! How about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. Proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, own way, to my own music. Remember when K wasn't Blue Board? I checked 4chan once I saw penis and never returned. I was a TG guy until 4chan moved the quest threads to QST. I miss Artificer Quest. Well, I've been browsing TG only because recently I've been playing the tabletop 40k. So I'm only there for the 40k threads, though there's not really much to really discuss. I'm gonna be honest. V is one I would browse V in school on like my phone because I had nothing else to do. I mean, I guess I could have learned or something, but who cares about that? The prison here sure lets people carry anything. You should stream Black Souls, but I have. I actually have streamed Black Souls. Johann, you should check out 1D6chan, formerly 1D4chan. It's the TG wiki, but it hasn't updated much. I used to browse K and VT in school. I don't think I wasn't like into VTubers of any kind. Back like then. I think I only like loosely kept up. Where's the Black Souls VOD? I didn't. Well, there's no VOD of it. Ignored? Wait, what did I ignore? Also, good morning, Circle. I like this game. It's very wholesome. Johann on a game centered around the anal rape. Wait, fuck. I was trying to switch back. So I finally made it to this cell. I know that's what it said. Damn. Don't think you could take another second in this stinking pit. Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. I hope this one will finally do it. Come on, sausage head. Trick time. Seems Ollie isn't the one I'm looking for. Mr. D99 has a beard. One of those little blackboards. Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spikey's schedule for tomorrow. I used to browse B in school? How? Like, not in the case of like... Why? Like, how? But like, how did you not like... get in trouble in some way? Those people on BT are fucking insane. Oh yeah, no, like... Apparently, I know VT is the highest traffic board on 4chan by like a large margin. There, I think the second one is either V or Pol. I can't remember. I think V is the second one and then Pol is third in terms of traffic. Really higher than V and Pol, you'd be surprised. Because it's like the only place to discuss every single type of VTuber. You still use Pol after 2015? What do you do with your life? I'm surprised and disappointed. I don't think Johann has ever been discussed on VT, and that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure I have. Not to like some large extent though. That definitely not. You're not gonna find people making threads about me.
My God, it has been about a year since I saw you in my recommended channels feed on Twitch and tuned in. The best mistake I have ever made. I've never been the same since then.
If it's just male VTuber, just me VTubers get a lot of hate, and VT pays attention to you as a male VTuber, it's not a good thing. I was permanently banned from 4chan for a few years until I appealed it. Wait, what? You wait, how did you end up getting permabanned? I kept getting off-topic bans for recommending different kinds of tea everywhere. Okay, that you know what? That's probably the most, you know, they probably unbanned you because that's probably the most, like,
average hobby of VT, tracking the micro annoyances of every VTuber, how late or early they are per stream, all to make a timetable of their periods to figure out if they're pregnant or not. VT, not even once.
I know they keep track of like excuses
You know, I
used
wonder,
to skip
has anyone
streams.
role played in the comment sections of Johann's green site art?
The what? The warning thing is, Anders, I got a fever. I'm still on the ship. I'm dying over here. Wait, you're still on the cruise, but you have a fever. Don't they have like at least some like a medical center? Like, can they give you like some shitty prescription, like some shitty drugs? I hope you never get talked about on VT. That place was hell. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm definitely like have been like mentioned before. I know I've been talked about on V. So this one is those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. At night, lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. The certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read. Like, see what there's some kind of writing on the blackboard. But I have absolutely no idea what it means. I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow. What do I do now? Scroller disconnected. Make sure to visit Johann's general in trash. Please don't. Don't make one. I know I've been mentioned on V before. It's always in correlation though with, I mean, I don't know, most people, I think it's, most people don't have a problem with me on V. It's usually when I browse V, it's usually them talking shit about either Pirate Nation or Rock Solid, because both of them just go onto V to grab the like OP of a thread and that's it. Your Twitter takes get posted to V a lot. I guess if I ever talk about video games, yeah. Cell phone. Looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. It's the only place to go with the telephone or other phones within in the building that I've already possessed. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison, that's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll give it a little try. Alright. Oh, I see. What the fuck? Why does that man have a penis head? I'll be noting the way his views got back in there like that. Wait, let me see what's going on here. I was actually looking at the game for once. V posting pays well. It pays. Well, they said that some few comments on my pick on Johann on the green side. It's most people wishing they were treated like a dog. You get lumped in as part of the trifecta of Rock Solid and Pirate Software. Or you mean Pirate Nation, not Pirate Software. Pirate Software is a whole different case. But yes, I do get lumped in there only because my stuff gets posted on the algorithm. And Digman's also hated on V, even though he came from V himself. I think you've been talked about pretty much everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if someone mentioned you on True Social. Remember when TG posting YouTube for shackles was a thing? There's no way he's... Okay. Let me see what else. Even I hate his ass because I find him fake and gay. I'm fake and gay and lazy and far too skillful for the little amount of work he does. His Antichrist this year because his brother Frogmire very quickly surpassed him in views has been fun to watch. I'm up to crown win number 6 and I still haven't hit level 100. Grinding Fortnite is buns. Not normal buns like sweet Impmon buns. I wouldn't be surprised if Pirate Nation is Indian. Allegedly he is. Okay. Alright, gotta find some way to get down. The pad of note, please. Just a red 0. I think it's some kind of letter or symbol, but I don't recall what it means. It's a pad of note, but there's a red X drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of letter or symbol, but I don't recall what it means. Okay, wait, I know what to do. Make that. Go rip the red. All right. I knew it? Wait, what? Naturally, we used to talk about e-celebrities because why talk about games? I thought Pirate Nation was a woman? No, he apparently, scanned people as a woman at some point. There was one of those accounts that got exposed for being Indian. The guy pretended to be Japanese. Okay, you really didn't narrow it down. There was one dude who was actually a British dude who kept pretending to be Japanese. And then he posts like AI shit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If somebody is like heavily into AI, especially like AI imagery and stuff, usually, you know, spiritually bad in some way. And then it was like Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper or something. He was actually a British dude, lived in the UK. It's very clear that he probably had never been to Japan, but he kept. First of all, he kept posting like a super Japanese ultra nationalist. And second of all, any like video he would just post a fucking watermark on, even if he didn't like record the video or make the video in any way, he would put his watermark on, which I think was completely scummy. Then there was another one with like a Pokemon profile picture that got exposed for being I think like Southeast Asian. It's like those Indians pretending to be white MAGA guys. Oh yeah, a lot of those accounts got exposed. There was one Indian account that got exposed for LARPing as a Native American, which, you know, weird struggle to pick. How's it going, Schnitzel? I wonder how many girls Colonel Otaku groomed. Probably none. I wouldn't imagine saying you have a big Twitter account is a good fucking conversation starter. I still can't read, but I better go check out the U99 sale anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of information that might help Lynn out. Besides, I want to see what that prisoner Lynn is investigating looks like. Or we have to just wait? Right, paper comes. What is this game about? Well, we're a detective that got shot and died, and now we're investigating our own death as a ghost. Somewhat simplified, because at least 2 games have this plot, this one and Murder Sole Suspect. Wonder half of the Twitter is Indian? Yo, and you haven't tried that yet. You can finally seal the deal by mentioning your Twitter. I don't think normal people are interested in Twitter like followers. Normies are more interested in like Instagram followers. If you have a large Instagram account, normies will like actually think you're relevant. I'm gonna start one of those fake barefoot pregnant trad wife baking sourdough bread accounts next year. I like the Murder Suspect. I like the vibe of it. I still have to try it someday. To puzzle a game rolling around a team of mystery solving, but you're a ghost. Yes. Probably way more eloquent than I could put it. Get on the spoon. Same thing here. Looks like this just an internal phone. 2, it doesn't call outside.
Funny that Colonel Otaku Brit admits to not being in Japan. You have retards saying, I don't care if you're not Japanese, cause Onma insert tribal bullshit. And that it's true and honest news, when the news they push is either from years ago or fake and gay.
Oh yeah, no. Like, there's a lot of these accounts that don't push like actual news stories. They make bullshit up to fit a narrative so people get pissed off and they interact. Luckily, I don't see them, but my entire, like, half my Twitter feed now is in Japanese. Because Twitter thinks I'm Japanese, apparently. So, now I do see stuff that's from Japan. And the Japanese side of Twitter is not talking about politics, I'll tell you that much. Ni hao, Japanese meat man. The one Mario account Elon follows with the other Indian, I don't know. Someone I showed up to Japan yesterday is considered more Japanese than a British man who loves Japan history and culture. Oh, what is that? I don't think that's true. A lot of info on the internet is either misinfo or propaganda, usually both. You're Japanese, no wonder he's cute. You go to a location thing for me, it also says Japan. I don't even use a VPN, so I'm not sure how it determines it. How's it going, Dill? Johann is a Japanese femboy. I'm not Japanese and I'm not a femboy. Here he is. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it. He seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in this area. Holy shit, nearly dropped my mic. Oh, now I remember more Soul Social. It was a PS4 game and basically got the same theme too, but it's 3D themed around Salem witch hunt history. So that means that this man, humming to himself, must be prisoner D99. According to what the guard said. Oh, did you see the Brown University? Oh yeah, the shooter? He apparently shot a scientist who's investigating alternative energy. I read that. Like, okay. When I saw the news story of the guy that, like, got shot, right? I was like, okay. Maybe it was a murder. An unfortunate, like, burglary thing, and he got, like, shot by, like, the usual suspects. I know. Maybe it was just, like, a murder. Maybe he fucked some dude's wife. Who knows? And then it came out that he was investigating alternative energy. Clean alternative energy that would provide, like, basically free power to everyone. Of the nuclear variety. And then it all made sense. And then, when they found the shooter, and they said that the shooter just apparently killed himself in, like, a warehouse, it really started making sense. Science was studying ethereal physics, which is considered not science, basically a different take on fluid dynamics. It's just so painfully obvious, like, what it was. I hate Mossad, I hate the CIA, I hate the UN, I hate the New World Order. It's so fucking obvious it was a hit job. People will call you crazy and say, oh no, you're, like, fucking insane. But it's so fucking obvious it's a hit job. It's like, yeah, the guy who was investigating alternative energy that was about, like, free energy, and it was big, yeah, basically free because of how it was made. Yeah, this guy just got randomly shot by some stranger for reasons. One is a coincidence, two is a little sus, three is a pattern. Yeah, no. All three things, like, completely add up to, a very obvious pattern. Also, I want you to know, while we're doing all this shit to people who are trying to, like, better society, China is, like, rapidly advancing in certain tech. Allegedly, they now have, one of the working machines they need to start making their own chips. Why we haven't started doing that in the US? Fuck you, that's why. It's funny when you're capable of pattern recognition and people go, whoa, you're crazy, I hate my FBI agent. Oh, Connor, you bitch. It's so fucking obvious what happened, but I hate the fact that nothing will happen. This is why I don't care about politics and stuff like this. Because nothing will happen. People will say, damn it, the government did it again. Oh man, you know, one of these days, we'll vote them out, and then they go back to doing nothing about it. I don't know, but fuck Nvidia and fuck AI, stupid fake money scams. Apparently Nvidia is gonna, like, have to, like, lower their GPU production because of the RAM. So, by the way, this RAM thing is also gonna affect GPUs, because now GPUs can't afford to put high RAM stuff into their graphics cards. I don't know if I believe what I hear from China. A small man on the street over there says they don't have any young people. If you want to learn the Carrington event was in most simpler terms, it's what the scientists accidentally revealed, and the cyclical one at that. I hate the Antichrist. But oh, they're just saying. D99, even I know about this one. Yeah. Got his wife. What in the world really happened, and why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answer, but I guess there's no need for me to know. It's her dad. I can already tell. I only have one objective. And that's to find out this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. They have functionally no birth rate. I mean, to be fair, all that government really needs to do would just basically force people to breed. Apparently Japan's birth rate is not that bad. Apparently it's like few data, allegedly. Why is John Yick in prison? Just kidding, we all know why. But I wonder if these are all of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Faces have been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, something I need to know right now. Newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Fortunately, I can't read it. Probably about D99's case. Man murdered his wife or something like that. Picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yep, it's the prisoner, alright. Korea is the new Japan now? In terms of what? Japan, I think, is gonna like end up like closing its doors again. The work schedule for tomorrow for a prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for and should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am. Anyway, what I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboard and the other prisoners. This board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. But I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for D99 is nothing. Does this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me. Know or care. That's how I feel at the moment anyway. Alright. Okay. Monster Energy, I need you to work. This Monster Energy needs to like work harder at snapping me up awake. I thought you went to bed on time. I kept waking up. That's the problem. I went to sleep around like 8 or 9. And then I woke up like maybe like 3 hours later. Stood awake for like 2. Went back to sleep and then got up again and then went back to sleep. Asian people are fucking idiots sometimes. All these low birth rates are caused by 1, most parents prefer sons than daughters because they carry families' names, so they do abortions if it's a daughter. 2, in childhood they always want their kids to study at their absolute hardest. This carries to adulthood, which destroys 8 hours work, 8 hours sleep, 8 hours recreation. They want to work more than do half work and half family. I mean, I don't know. At some point, they're just gonna have to like put people in a room and forcibly at gunpoint tell them to have sex without a condom. Because then what do you do at that point? And people think like the Chinese government is just gonna like let it slide, but China's communist, but they're like they have like their own brand of like ultra nationalism. They just don't really like it's okay. It's basically just okay when they do it. Not being able to read I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read even if one can't read. Person D99's work can do it. But tomorrow is blank. Try to get this important information to Lynn as fast as I can. D99 dinner. What the fuck? Hey, calm down now. I was ready for this job. You don't need the guns. I'll gladly do it. I think China banning dramas that have unrealistic relationships expectations like a rich man's... Oh yeah, I saw that. Apparently, for those that don't know, the Chinese government had to get involved with what's shown on like shows and stuff, because a lot of shows were depicting a rich guy falling in love with a poor woman. And the government believed that this caused unrealistic expectations in women, because they believed that women were now not like choosing guys because they were thinking, you know, if I just wait long enough and be pretty enough, then a rich guy will want me. Now they're technically not wrong, because I'm sure some American like passport bro would just like fly to China at some point and would like just do that. Chad is an example. They should ban that in the West too. If you know what, that'd actually be a good thing, but you know, freedom of speech or whatever, blah 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 blah. They know it's propaganda. Yeah, no, they know it's unrealistic. It's just, you know, I mean, it's fantasy fulfillment stuff. They're fixing the whole inflation. Listen, the waiting game works sometimes, okay? Quite a feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad, it's too bad it's all cold and harsh though. I'd say it's about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know, why did you do it?
I will take anything. I will do anything for a woman. Please, I'm desperate. Please, I will be your lead moderator. Please!
Why the fuck are you talking to me for that? I don't work for the CCP. W America, we ban. Okay, we're not talking about that. Mods. Not here. No, not here. I don't want that topic. It's too divisive. I consider it politics.
Now, you know what you have to do to be lead mod.
I don't know why I can't delete comments anymore on my thing. I'm just gonna... give me a second. Oh wait, Menace got it. Alright. Thank you, Menace. Going off. Again. Y'all heard about Pam Bondi handing out bounties for Aunt Tifa's? What? You gotta do everything around here. America did also just make wacky tobacco a class 3 drug, meaning that it's no longer a major criminal offense. It can be used in medical treatment. I still think that weed. Okay, you know what? I hate the way weed smells, so I think it should be made illegal again. I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken. That's been forgotten by everyone, myself included. Detective Joud. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Now this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Huh? Now could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you.
Venus.
Thank you for that basket. But I haven't been to the Boykin channel lately. Did you do the Venus reveal? No, because there's no Boykin channel. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I had to go see Lynn fast, and not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. I mean, could it not take me to that phone, or? This is headquarters. Is that Hitler? Read my message. Fun fact, Chinese have a rule to remove superstitions in movies and video games. No ghosts or undead, no religious ties. This means Riot cannot make the trash champion now because they are skeletons. That's why the mobile games have trash as a human.
That's it, I'm making flapjacks. Keep your weenies to yourselves like you learned in school. Oh, okay, Johann, bye-bye.
Oh, bye, Charlotte. Thank you for stopping by. All the Chinese scary movies at the end will have a moment where they have Scooby-Doo reveal so they make them not ghosts. That sounds really fucking dumb. It's JJJ, not the Fuhrer. I don't know, man. He kind of looks super, you know, I mean, depends if he went to art school. Anyway, hey Johann, 2 or 3? Half-Life? I would very much like Half-Life 3, thank you very much. But I don't think it's coming out anytime soon. Hydrate? Yes. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you! You're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Campanella wishes to speak to you. Evening. Campanella, how you doing, boy? How you boys doing? Inspector Campanella, fine, sir. Got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby? From Lynn? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. Try to cover it up, and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on then. Might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Huh? Babies? External line. I'll just go straight to Lynn. We're only in the first chapter of today. It's been 2 hours because I've been yapping. This is why I suck playing visual novels. If I have to personally read something, it's worse because then I'm trying to balance playing the game and read and yapping. The chicken kitchen. This is where that little lady and Lynn are supposed to meet. Okay, so play and don't yap, but I love yapping. You guys are my only social interaction I get every day. If I didn't have chat to interact with, I kind of wouldn't be. Well, I kind of would have no one to talk to. That's not even a joke. I would actually have no one to talk to.
If you didn't have chat to interact with, it'd just be awkward meetings with random men in the gas station.
No, I mean, not. It's not. I'm not meeting men on purpose. They come out of the shadows and ambush me. So it's not, my fault or problem.
Sorry, boss, I cannot attend this meeting. My parasocial streamer needs me. No hes parasocial to us chatters.
They what? Guilt trip the audience into saying you have your random encounters? Wow, I see how it is. I could always talk to the raccoons and squirrels and the other forest animals like a Disney princess. The Zoomer brain has trouble reading. What did he mean by this? I'm going to stop interacting with you? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Hag, you wouldn't be here either if I wasn't streaming. Don't see either one of them here. Guess they haven't shown up yet. I just want to be normal social, not parasocial. Most people aren't parasocial. I would say parasocial is when you start assuming things about your relationship with a streamer despite not knowing them that way. Antisocial parasocial
I enjoy
social
our
club.
Yap sessions too most of the time, but you know you can make a Grindr account for free, right?
Hag got called out? No. Hag is very nice. There are a couple of you guys that are like real cool people that I have interacted with. Hag is not parasocial. I know what like real parasocial is like, and it's very awkward interacting with someone who calls you their friend and then you have never had some kind of deep conversation with them, or you don't hang out with them at all, and then you're like, who are you? And what, like, what? Is your para straight or something? No, I understand some people don't want to interact. It's when people start assuming they're way closer than you. It's a fine line. Luckily, none of you are like that, because I have, like, anyone who was like that has already been banned. There's a certain amount of parasocialism that's okay, and then there's the kind of, you're my best friend ever. Like, it's like, no, we're not. She wants to lock you in a dog cage. I mean, that's probably the best. That's probably the least like threatening thing someone has told me. But don't worry, no, none of you are the kind of parasocial that's the toxic kind. Anyone who was the toxic kind of parasocial has already been banned. People that have assumed that they are somehow my caretaker in a very toxic way, or they somehow deserve to know information about me that I've chosen to keep hidden away and don't talk about on purpose, or like they need this information, those people get banned. Johann, we're so tight. Can you co-sign a loan for me? No, there's no need to. We're not best friends. You know what, Scrimblow? If you learn 40k and play with me, we can become the best of friends. We used to have that. It's not very obvious, but it's, yeah, no.
I'm Johann's best friend. I'm his top guy. He'd choose me to lead the ghoul revolution.
Yep. You know what? When you're working at the gym, remember to, when you're looking at the mirror, just imagine I'm on the other side judging you. So every time you flex, pretend like
Johann,
you're getting inspected.
I thought what we had was special. How can you forget our long romantic walks to the shady hotel in Skid Row, where...
Yeah, I need your address so I can spoon feed me baby formula. It's not parasocial, I swear.
Who knows? You might have a bunch of parasocial lurkers in your chat right now.
I don't know. No. Parasocial is people that really want to interact. You guys want to imagine you inspect... You guys want guys to imagine you inspecting them gay? No! It's like, what if, like...
I hope you're enjoying the peak of VN gameplay also. Could you wish me a happy birthday for tomorrow?
Of course. I mean, yeah, totally. I mean, happy birthday right now. Good morning, Tom. Happy birthday. I hope you've been well. I hope work's going well. If you want, I mean, tomorrow's movie. So, whatever Christmas movie or something, if you want to watch, I can put it on. No, but you gotta pretend like, oh man, Johann's on the other side of that mirror, judging me being a physical beast or whatever, and then he'll want me to be lead mod. See? I thought Johann was into voyeurism. I am not a... No!
People be like, I'm not parasocial, and then describe the outfit he is wearing. I'm not like that. And then DMs him pics of him sleeping from inside his room.
No, when I talk about parasocial, it's like the one that Shondo, Shondo recently had like some little bit of drama where some dude was getting jealous that he couldn't go to the meet and greets and was mad that people could meet and greet Shondo, and that she complimented people on their looks from the meet and greet, and she gave them cookies. Who's Shondo? Another very popular VTuber. I get very upset when people apply on parasocial anyway. I need you to like give me a big award that tells everyone I'm your top girl. Do you accept? I don't know. What do I got here? What do I got on my desk right now? A police card for the police department. Detective, I can't say his name. Would you want this like detective's business card? My Love Home Season 1 through 5 is a great Christmas movie. I highly recommend. Though you need a lot of lube and a crush for your pocket, pussy. Just another weirdo. Lovely. Yeah. I forgot. There was a tweet he did, and it got like super. It went like viral because people were making fun of him for being that amount of parasocial. Also, good morning on Shutter. Really have courage to chat. I don't know how people can be so clingy. I mean, I love when people chat. I think the problem when like a lot of people chat, and like especially like new chats, is that they feel like they aren't part of a club, which is why I always get worried, because like I don't want anyone to think that they're not like allowed to chat. But I guess it is that feeling of like, oh man, I don't want to feel like I'm some fucking weirdo just sat down at the end of the lunch table looking at the fucking group of people laughing.
Yeah, it's not parasocial. I have actual documents showing Johann is my husband and blood-related brother, and also my niece from another Indian resurrection.
Did you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie? Look, I think if it takes place during December or has very Christian themes in a winter setting, then it might as well be like, you know what? I consider the latest Frankenstein movie, I would say, is a Christmas movie. The one by Del Toro, definitely a Christmas movie. Oh, it's out? Yeah, the Del Toro movie? Yeah. Die Hard has all the themes of Christmas.
I've been going to the gym a lot recently, so Johann's saying that means I am his top guy. He put me in charge of entire battalion of Panzer. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to bat for you, Johann. I got your back, Johann.
I need you to take Moscow. Die Hard is about a husband and wife reconciling during a hostage crisis. It's very Christian. God, getting over that anxiety of posting the community you're not part of is quite the hurdle.
Is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's the big hurdle. The big hurdle is somebody joining, and then you gotta like, you gotta basically find an opportunity to talk. Which is why I'm very like picky now about making sure that nobody's being like,
if Juju got your back, then I have your penis for. I too go to the gym 6 times a week.
Oh, so good morning, Arden. Do you like Captain Drake, Peace Mangler of the Custodes? I don't know who that is. I played Custodes. I haven't been able to like read any Custodes stories. I'm still reading Soul Hunter. I have made some progress since I started. Ignored? Wait, what did I ignore? So it is Saturday at Christmas movie to watch a bunch of compilations of trucks. No, Juju. Really good at making burnt flapjacks. Those are just pancakes, right? I feel like I'm still kind of new around these parts, but everyone has been very friendly and welcome, so it feels like I've been around for longer. Oh yeah, no, I love talking with new people, because then you get like somebody new, like a new perspective or whatever. As long as no one's like being like a complete like asshole about it. It's always fun to talk to new people and have new people join the stream. Like I said, I just don't want like anyone to be unwelcoming, because you know it is of course not a fucking like gated community here. It also doesn't benefit me when people try to act like it's gated community, because then, you know, I kind of survive off of viewers. Good morning, Jack. What do you mean, you people? Anyway, let me quickly get through the next part of this. Low-key hunger is making me make mistakes and know what to eat though. Sushi. Sushi's always good. I had, while we were watching Fallout, I had California rolls, I had sweet potato and chicken teriyaki sushi. It was great. I had a roll of each. It was fantastic. Ill? What do you mean ill? Sushi from the gas station.
Forgive me if I've been weird today. The freaky character won the art poll, so I'm having to draw freaky monster stuff.
You have been weird. You're doing fine. Sushi on a naked woman body, right, Johann? I agree. You know what? Sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure if most men got to eat sushi off a woman, that would fix them. That would probably... Gas station sushi in Okinawa is 10 out of 10. Only from your wife? I don't like fish that much. Fix them. Look. We should watch Christiana Comprehensive History Part 26. It's a Christmas movie because it came out in December. No one can fix the reprogramming ER did on me when it came to Gemmed, but I would more than love to try eating sushi of a woman for sure. No, Johann, they would become addicts. I still wouldn't eat the sushi unless it's a California roll. You know what? Like, I agree, because I really like California rolls. Because, I don't know. Look, I'm sure something like salmon tastes great, right? But, like, I still haven't, like, tried salmon sushi. Because I'm afraid. Do a react stream to that vid about the custodies. It's like, what is that, like it's a vid about the thing you talked about? What about crab sushi? I haven't tried crab sushi. I mean, California roll has a bit of crab, right? Or it's imitation crab, I think. California rolls are imitation crab, cream cheese, and rice. No, there's no cream cheese in the one I get. There's usually imitation crab, rice, and afraid of what? I don't know, fish. I don't really like eat fish. How about gyoza? I haven't not tried gyoza. The con I went to had like a little like Japanese food stand that had gyoza, but I didn't want to try it. I wasn't feeling, because you know, it was the only food that I was probably gonna eat for like hours. And I wasn't gonna let it be some experimental stuff. Gyoza is amazing. Gyoza is great. Gyoza is good. I dislike fish. There's a lot of different opinions in chat. Salmon's the same as possible sushi. There's nothing intimidating about it. It's so easy to enjoy that people will try to convince you it's not sushi. Okay, I'll try salmon next time. I'll try salmon. I'll do California roll, salmon, and I guess I wouldn't know what my last roll would be. There's a very nice sushi place around here. Fried calamari is alright, I guess. What is calamari? Gyoza is basically overcooked ravioli. Avoid it like the plague. Tentacles? Squid. Squid? That's what calamari is?
Fun act. The character Chiaotzu in Reagan Ball, aka Best Boy, is named after the Chinese name for gyoza. It is even used in a joke in the Tenkaichi Buokai.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just a weird, like, pale ghost kid. The only reason for disliking fish is not living on coastal places. I dislike fish because... You know what? I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my dislike for fish comes from school food that tastes like shit. Because every time fish was served in school, I wanted to vomit. And that left me with like internal trauma. Okay, let me actually read this. You're just a little too late, so close, eh, Expector? Still have a little time left, Chief. Not much about it, but some. We've had Point X around it all night. If he shows up, we nab him. We can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, eh? No question about it? She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that, I wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it? Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me.
Johann
No way.
gyoza is meat, chicken, or pork in a deep-fried or pan-fried dumpling. Dip it soy sauce and it's delicious. Also try takoyaki. It's octopus but wrapped in deep-fried pancake batter, has spicy mayo and onion on top. It's delicious. Most sushi has salmon or tuna on it and is really good.
Alright. Let me, you know what? You're muted? No, I'm not muted. I just went quiet. I'm just responding to something. An artist. Johann is pretty brave food-wise since he's going to eat a special kind of oyster at some point in the future. Yes, I need to find these kind of like I need to find, like, I know where to get it, right? I'm just hoping that I can find something closer. There are some like very nice like restaurants near me. Maybe one of them has it, but I doubt it. It's called Rocky Fried Oyster, I think. That is the name for them, right? It's supposed to be Rocky Mountain Oysters. Like, is there an app or something that can tell me which restaurants around me has it? Yo, what is your dream wedding looking like? I don't know. I'm not good with social events. Make sure the Rocky Mountain oysters are deep fried. Yeah, here's the problem. Like, I wouldn't know where. Uber Eats? Maybe, okay. Like, if I type in Johann, do you know what that is, right? Oh no, I know! But it's part of the subathon goal. And then I will also be buying, I also have ordered a final piece of, a certain let me see, where can I...
Let's be real, chat. It wouldn't be the first time Johann had testicles in his mouth.
I'm trying to look, but if you want a good all-you-can-eat place, recommend Sushi Masa for 20 bucks. All-you-can-eat sushi, various other stuff, $30 for dinner. You can keep ordering your heart content. Your 2-hour limit to eat. I have several of them around me, but it's a franchise restaurant across the US. I'll have to see if my bumfuckland where I live has it. Let me see if I can... DoorDash isn't working. Let me try Uber Eats. Rocky Mountain. No, it just gives me like stores, but like where could I find like specific foods? Where would I find them? I'm trying to find places close enough that I can drive to. Delivery out here sucks. Yeah, delivery is trash, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't like to tip. Holy shit, I can order Panda Express? Finally? It's 8 miles away! But I can order it. I'm gonna order this actually. Apparently, it would take them. I gotta see this. Where the fuck is it coming from? It would take them an hour and a half. This is no, I'm not paying for this. It takes some. Do you know how much? Okay, chat. I want you to guess how much they're gonna charge me to deliver this. $40, a little too high. Yor got it. $20. The meal is 20 by itself, and then they want to charge me another 20 to deliver it. Okay, where the fuck is Rocky? Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'll have to look at it after stream. I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Right, I don't have the answer for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape, the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny it's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence? Nothing like it, baby. Why a murder case now, on such an important night? Tisk, I think you have that wrong, Chief. If I could tip 15 to your driver, I'm not paying $40 for some Panda Express. A murder case now, the very reason that it is such an important night. Lower, then operate. Junkyard where I died had a security camera and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. What the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Good morning to my... Well, no, but good morning, Netro. But she missed. Never mind. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? Proof is true. No matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanella. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanella. Something on that tape that troubles me. What's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. Yeah, that's right. It is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs, but it changed his face, so he shouldn't have been out of the picture. There I am, down on the lower level. I have the answer to your mystery right here. A few minutes after the murder took place. Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. Then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. Looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. The support X, coming in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No sir, not yet, but... Idiot, I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? Took the Special Investigating Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps... What happened? Detective, come in. Now what? What happened this time? Damn it. This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Is he supposed to be Elvis or Jackson? She died again, didn't she? I swear to God, she better have not. What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me? Is that a dead body or something? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask? Well, like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait. Wait! What's going on? That's what? Something's definitely going on. And something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. Someplace else I gotta be. Inspector. Your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it? I have a responsibility and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, it's true. Do what you must then. Also, it just looks like she fell. Or somebody fell. Under the D99 schedule was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out, and now my mind is even blanker than the blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The Chicken Kitchen, the Point X police have surrounded. The place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there? Alright, it only took us 2.5 hours to beat one chapter. 9 more to go, right? Or sorry, 11. I can't get the images out. Some chapters are longer than others, plus you yap a lot. Yeah, that's my bad. Do you want some water in your eyes? Okay. I still think that my method works. Because if your eyes burn, Oh, you liking the game? Oh, I'm very much interested in the game. The problem is I'm yapping a lot.
I ate all the burnt pancakes. Bad idea.
Were they not good? Got some eye drops today. They instantly fixed my eyes right up. Yeah, see, look. I mean, when I put eye drops, they burn sometimes too. So why is it different with the water? Can wake you up, Johann, but you might be tired afterwards. What does that mean? Are they expired? Eye drops are saying it's meant not to burn your fucking eyes. Wait, really? And what the hell did I have?
Eye drops are medication. Water is not. You fucking imbecile. Your method will cause damage to your eyes and lead to vision loss. Your eye drops were probably expired. Anyway, I'm going to work.
Oh, have a good day at work. And thank you for stopping by, Yor. I can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. Who shot me? Okay. Last person I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at this place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were asking about is Point X, but when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Oh, not again. Oh, fucking... She's dead. She's underneath there. I can... She's dead underneath. You know, I'm getting a lot of Life is Strange vibes from this game. Not in the way it's written. But more in the fact that the world seems to really want this girl dead. If your eyes burns, it means you fucked up somewhere. Your eyes need lubrication's like saying, it's okay, I put water, place the engine block oil. I was using expired eye drops and they burned my eyes.
By the way, you can buy Rocky Mountain oysters on the exotic meat market, and they deliver nationwide, but they don't come cooked. I couldn't tell you this earlier because I had greasy fingers.
The exotic meat market. All right, and they do have some exotic meats here. What the fuck? They have Camelicious camel sausage with Italian spices, buffalo bratwurst sausage, muskrat meat, emu bratwurst sausage, bobcat stew, llama bratwurst, beaver stew. Why would you want to eat a beaver? What do they do to you? Python with rabbit spicy sausage. Okay, I'm looking for... What the hell is Kobe beef? Yak meat? I'm looking for... Rocky... I guess they wouldn't be Rocky Mountain, right? Or would they? Rocky Mountain. Alright. Rocky Mountain oysters. Kobe's high quality Japanese beef. Okay, some people like going down on the girl beaver choke. Rocky Mountain oysters, known as cowboy caviar, prairie oysters, swinging sirloin, and calf fries. Rocky Mountain oysters are true delicacies of the American West. When you serve Rocky Mountain oysters at your next gathering, all your guests are guaranteed to have a ball. That's one way to do it. Fuck. Not again. Give me a second. I need to check something. Oh, fuck me. I knew the weather was too bad. We have a delay on the stream. It's not too crazy of a delay, but let me check here. Frying eggs and sausages should be okay, right? Now read my highlight. Where is it? How many chapters per stream have you done? I'm asking because there's a missable cutscene toward the end of the chapter. I want to make sure you get that scene to see reaction. Well, the first stream we did 6. Or we did 5. Oh, hey, ER. Good morning. Boy who plays Life is Strange 7 times plays another game. I'm getting a lot of Life is Strange vibes from this game. Good morning, ER. Going to work now. Hope your bollocks shopping goes well. Alright, thank you for stopping by, yeah. You know what, I'm gonna need to run off. My boss is having a birthday party in just a bit. Alright. Go enjoy the birthday party. Alright, let's see. Rocky Mountain. Okay,
I'm
but how?
enjoying this game a lot, chat. Believe me, Johann screams, finding literally anything at all to distract him from the game.
No, wait. Rocky. Okay, how do you prepare these? Remove the outer membrane from the testicles. Cut into thin round ovals, sometimes semi-frozen for easier slicing. Coat in a dredge, egg milk, and then roll in flour, cornmeal, or breadcrumbs. Deep fry until golden brown and cook thorough. Serve warm with dipping sauces like horseradish, cocktail sauce or hot sauce? Realized my dumbass installed a virus yesterday? Wait, how did you install a virus? Do the Morgana bot? Yeah, somebody wanted me to tell you to do a Morgana bot. Or would that be, that would be, last place there. Wait, what happened? What in the world happened here? I've just been yapping a lot this stream. She's dead under there, by the way. I see her. Like, I see her dead body. Oh, the heavens. What do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing. She did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. The chef seemed to be in quite a panic. Wait, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. No Morgana bot, Nathan. Can we get a Teddy bot, maybe? Fucking dead. Look at me. I'm dead. What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? You know what? If Life is Strange had a moment where, like, Chloe, like, belittled you for like, letting her die. Actually, wait, never mind. Actually, no, never mind. That happened plenty of times. He literally said she's the victim. Give me a second. Alright. The moment where Max belittles herself. I just watched ER's Life as Tumblr vid again the other day. Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Had to be tough, you know? Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for Prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. My murderer. On my way here, I stopped by the chief police's office. Oh, it's just on your way, was it? While I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him, her. There's a security camera set up there at the junction where I got shot. Security shape showed me the person who shot me. It was you. Also, good morning, Waffles. Morgana, less than Teddy, less than Koromaru? Okay, I don't know about that. I think Teddy is way up there. I think Teddy's number one. Then Koromaru, and then Morgana. But I'm also Persona 4 Glazer, so, you know, maybe maybe I'm a little biased.
Johann. Did you know we all love you?
I did know that, and I love all of you. Never asking family members dating advice ever again. What the fuck did they tell you? You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. But who can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before, you were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? Why she shot me. You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? What if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? Remember, I don't know if you've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No. No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Poor Miles cute doggy told me to do first date at a coffee shop so I can leave early if I don't like them. I mean, well, did it work? Bro, I'm not doing that? Why not? I don't know, sounds alright. Yeah, what's the problem? Like, I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand, like, where the problem lays. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell, but the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank? Blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. You know what it means when a person doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It means he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Executed? Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. He said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. The prisoner wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. I have to find out what. And if this work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. Dude, not just abandoning someone because they are boring. Well, then don't leave, right? Right? I mean, I still think the coffee shop idea is a good idea in case you don't like them. Like, that's not, like, too bad. Anyway, does anyone want to go on a coffee shop date? Alright, I'm all dressed to go. If you're still streaming, I'll pop in from time to time. Yeah, but he told me to just go there so I can leave if they are boring. Please, we're staking this restaurant out tonight. I called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? Who in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say, because of you. Huh? Me? You remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I'm supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? What are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You find out who shot you. You're going to get revenge? That'd be easy enough to do. All you had to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled the mystery had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? We might not all What's real quick? Feminine noises, it's stretching! I'm sorry, I'm like stretching out and stuff. Horish moan? Yeah, stretching? Can I get a coffee with Gulgurt? What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what you are. I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. I'd like to know who those guys are too. I want answers, I'm gonna find them. To do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet, and I won't say I'm sorry either, but I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever after all. Rewind time. Everyone is dating Johann. I won't say thank you or I'll help you. Why not, you rude bitch? Didn't even start this, I swear. That note said, Chicken Kitchen 10 o'clock. Wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this? Oh, there's a second floor. Oh, blue-haired people. Here you go. Can I keep the blue lady? Can we trade? I get the blue lady and they can get this redhead girl. Where's my chicken? I get that thing? Can I eat that thing? Alright. Man, she sucks at surviving. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? But I'll say this, it was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you say somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress, the one with the chicken on her head. Next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitresses. I'll make a note of that for next time. His Final Destination shit? But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. Couldn't help it, you know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver though. That speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The whole question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. Alright, all the time. No said chicken kitchen. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was. If you're going to call me anything, at least try to make it my name, Cecil. Sorry about that. I'm really bad with names. I'm sure this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. You wrote this note, right? I am a chicken from the kitchen. I ain't kidding, although nothing is written. Johann, the red one is stupid. You like that in women. I mean... yeah, totally. It all worked out.
So I found out that fruits used to taste better after I told my coworker how strawberries in Japan had actual flavor instead of just sour water in America. Like I remember strawberries being this sweet in the past. But due to breeding and shipping these fruits over long travel sacrificed the taste. I need to find a local strawberry farms when it's in season so I can have some taste in these berries.
But
thanks for saving me from that giant chicken leg, Mr. Ghost. Now I'm off to drive behind a logging truck with the broken holders on it.
I heard, apparently, you can move to Japan pretty easily. Because they have this new thing called a digital visa. So if you're a content creator, it's apparently like easy to move to Japan with a visa. I wonder if I earn enough to live in Japan. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock, that means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. You're the detective, shouldn't you have checked out when you got here? Oh yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. No, I don't. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. No one can be homeless in Japan? You think living in America is bad? Japan is worse? Too ugly for American girls? That I'd be any better with Japanese girls? That's why I hate watermelon. All sweet, no tart. You hate watermelon? It's just like ER hates watermelon for some reason. It's a cheap country, but still no. What do you mean? What does anybody know how much money you need to earn to live in like Tokyo? Hey Pookie, hello. Hello Spenny the femboy. Good morning, welcome in. Watermelon is garbage? Watermelon eaters to the... I don't know what's wrong with watermelon. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey. Now I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times. Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, says detective. You want more water? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on. Oh, well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I'd like to see you bring me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Go here. Alright. Obviously here. Here you go. Osaka is better for foreigners in Tokyo. They're more friendly. Well, I don't want them to be... I don't care about them being friendly. But I guess... I want it to be affordable. 3K month minimum for rent. Alright, how about away from the city? How much away from the city does it cost to live in Tokyo? Not Tokyo. Japan. What are we looking at here? In the countryside, it's really cheap. See, there we go.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Morning,
lizard,
Tweaker.
lizard, lizard, lizard.
I was thinking a bit, Fat Loser. Johannesburg, I'm finally free. I'm gonna be working from home till January, and I'll be able to see you again. Well, that's cool. Did I ever tell you about how my hometown had a local donut shop that once sold grape coulis donuts and watermelon donuts in the same week? It rotated flavors every week like a frozen yogurt shop. My friend lives in Nishi, Tokyo, and it's cheap. Oh, Tokyo. How's it cheap for him? You can get a house in the countryside for 20K. I think the real hurdle is trying to find like people who will sell to you because you're a foreigner. Ooh, I'm trying not to like die here. Oh god, why is the monster energy not working? So what do you think of my dear Beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about it. But those incidents did happen in this country just as you predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? The fellow who sang out national secrets during the live TV broadcast, and the man who laid siege to a Metro Police Department taking the top dog hostage. What if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. And we would accept it after all. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Johann, I'm I'm sick and tired of the sheer moronic take. Oh, overseas is cheaper though, guys. Believe me, it's not. Everywhere it's expensive. Everywhere it's the same shit, just different level of shit. That's the only difference. The only thing that actually changes is that you'll be way more isolated moving to a country you don't even speak the language of. Moving to a different country because it's cheaper is a fucking fabulous dream, and I wish people would woke up from it. Okay, but you're telling me, like, if you moved to, like, I don't fucking know, Vietnam, it wouldn't be cheaper? Only cheap if you're making USD. Well, yeah, I would be making USD because I'm earning money from you guys. Do not go to Vietnam. Not everyone can keep their job when they move to a different country. I mean, streaming would be easy to keep. It would just be more of making sure all my shit arrives on time. The reason people can move to Mexico when they get old. You'll be kidnapped and turned into a concubine in Vietnam. Probably not. Also, I've been drinking this Monster Energy can all stream now. Why am I not? Your body gets used to caffeine. I think it can have the opposite effect because you're supposed to chug them. Oh, my. Alright, give me a second here. Caffeine doesn't actually give you energy, it just blocks your brain from sleep hormones. It's not doing its job! Okay, this sucks, because I didn't actually do anything today. The stream, I don't want to, like, end it too soon. I just yeah, but
Johann's story be like, yay. So my hag teacher with J-cups handed me a note with her address and whispered a date and time into my ear. But I didn't really understand it because I was too focused on saving up for a new league skin I wanted to buy.
If you don't wake up, I will let Aunt Gladys touch you.
Okay,
Evil. Johann, can you try to wake up good Johann? I think he's asleep.
Wake up, good Johann! Forget that weakling brother. He's probably off sipping soy lattes, dreaming about cardio and tofu noodle soup. This is Evil Johann's stream now. Creatine, thick ropes of salty protein, and max reps for Christ. Hail Christ!
you think that we have a little extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, Beauty, I don't mind. How did you know about the special cases at special prison? The guy who's saying the national secrets, the man who held the siege, the Metro Police, those cases are classified information. I've heard about both those cases recently too. Perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about.
What did you say? You want to move to Alaska because the black population is at about 5%, and the Muslim population is only 500 people, and the Indian population is only 1,000. That's racist.
Only. Okay. Was there 1,000 Indians in Alaska? I have no idea. These two are talking about the very same case I've heard about. That could be it's coincidence, could it? Okay. What is a beauty? Why don't you move to a different spot? The table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, Beauty. My dear, just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I wouldn't have objected that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. That's alright, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of poultry to the land of love.
I swear to fuck, Indians are just 40k orcs. You stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp, and there's just another 30 or so around the next fucking corner.
It's actually not 40k, it's fantasy. They're just Skaven. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What's with her sixth sense? You know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's a chicken nearby, I can tell when it's near. It's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. Fuck. Okay, let me save just in case. Oh, fuck. Save it up here, go to bed. I mean, okay, I just want to say, I promise it wasn't TTS that kept me awake last night. It was just a bunch of other shit that I had to deal with. And I just kept waking up. I just did not have a good last night. So, I am enjoying the game. I am actually, like, very intrigued. Find out what the fuck happened. So I'm gonna put it, like, right next week. And I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. Oh, fuck. 10 more Ghost Trick streams. Pretty good, but goober. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll listen to. I am actually like passing out, like physically. Like I'm like the kind of passing out that I'm like in like I'm like closing my eyes.
Johann,
and I'm
if you don't
sinking
wake up
deeper
or watch
and deeper.
That Custodes video, I'm going to give out free codes to the boy kissing channel and OnlyFans.
I will watch that Custodes video afterwards. I can.
Johann falling asleep already. You need to stop jerking your peanuts at night, Johann.
I am not, but let me see where we go. Let's go.
Stayed up a night trying to get into Florida Chan's gator skin hot pants? You naughty boy. But do get sleep. Lack of rest is bad or a growing boy.
I'm not. I mean, I think I've grown pretty far, but yeah, let's go. I gotta raid. So let's raid into.
Johann, have you talked to your doctor? Dr. Pissed? Dr. Ray Pissed?
I've not. I'll have to check that out. Here we go. Go here. Anyway, good night. I'm gonna try to just lay down. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Love you all.